This time we're going to talk about holding a call, transferring a call, and putting a conference call together. So first of all, if I'm on the telephone to a caller and I want to go and find something, I will press the red hold key to put the caller on hold. I can then put the phone down on the desk or put it back on the telephone. Either will not cut off the caller will still be there. So what you will find is that your bottom key, your line key, will be flashing, and that's the key that you will need to use to go back to your caller. So when I'm ready to go back to my caller, I'll pick up my receiver, press my line key, and start talking again. The other thing that you need to know about holding is that there is a timer. If you leave a caller on hold for a certain length of time, the default is 30 seconds, your phone will start ringing again. If that's the case, then you just pick up the receiver and answer the caller again. Do be aware that when the call starts coming back to your telephone, the caller will hear the ringtone. So please be aware of that and just say, if you need to put them back on hold, I'm sorry, I'm going to put you on hold again. It just keeps them informed of what's going on. So just to reiterate, the red hold key is to put a caller on hold. Your line key will then be flashing, and it's that key that you need to press to get back to your caller. If you have a caller on the line and you wish to transfer them, you need to use the transfer key here. So you have an arrow on 3 little heads. That's what this key is for. So press the transfer key, then dial the extension number that you wish to go to. When they answer, you can tell them what's going on, and to put the call through, you replace the receiver. They will now have the call. However, if you've transferred a call, so I'm on the telephone, I have a caller on my line, I press the transfer key, dial an extension, and the caller says to me they can't take the call. To get back to my caller, I need to press the cancel key. So press that key there. It will take you straight back to your caller. You can tell them that the person is unavailable and take a message. Thank you. Replace the receiver when you finish the phone call. You can also use transfer as a discussion point. So if you need to ring a colleague to consult with them about a point, use the transfer key, dial the colleague, ask the question, again to get back to your caller, press the cancel key, it will take you straight back to your caller and you can tell them what you found out. To hold a conference call, you're using the transfer key again. So with a caller on the line, I press the transfer key, dial a colleague. When they come on the telephone, tell them what it's all about. And this time, I don't hang up, I press the transfer key one more time, and we've now got a 3-party conference. You will hear a beep. That beep is just telling you that you're all 3 of you coming together. And it's deliberately there to let you know what's going on. If you wish to bring in any more people into the conference, you can do exactly the same. So press the transfer key, dial another person, tell them what's going on, press the transfer key one more time. You would then have a 4-party conference. You can have up to 8 people in your conference. It's a bit unwieldy, so please be careful with that one. At any stage, if you wish to hang up, you can do. Hang up, and the remaining people will still stay together. You cannot go back into the conference without them inviting you back in, so they'd have to ring you. If at any stage, when you're setting up a conference, you're on the telephone, you've pressed the transfer key and dialed a number, if you can't get through and you want to go back into your conference, you just press the cancel key and that will enable you to go back into the conference. When using a headset, don't forget to have your headset key switched on. If you need to transfer a caller, you do exactly the same thing. You press the transfer key, dial the extension number that you wish to go to. But in order to put the call through, you cannot hang up with this key here. What you'll be looking for on the screen is something that says release. And it's the release key that you'll need to press to put the caller through. So it's transfer, dial the extension, tell them who it is, press the release key to put them through. Then when you want to hang up, you can just press the cancel key and you'll have finished your conversation.